What's up with all y'all true niggas? Rest in peace, truettes.
Kevin Miller.
This your motherfucking colonel of the motherfucking team.
What's up, Big Boss, nigga?
I got C Murder with me.
LD,
Silk the Shocker,
Big Mo,
Big B. You know what?
Big Man,
We know limit soldiers.
Big Pope,
We know limit soldiers.
Mr. Servo,
We know limit
Big
soldiers.
X, T-Dub,
We know limit
KLC.
soldiers. We know
Moby
limit
Dick.
soldiers. We know
Craig
limit
B.
soldiers.
Oh, nigga,
So bitch, get your mind right.
Cain and Abel,
Bitch, get your mind right.
Skull Duggery,
We
TRU.
limit soldiers.
all y'all motherfucking true soldiers.
We know
Nigga, I'm busting me lows, but I'm hitting them down with jokes. Y'all niggas on the road, got your hoe on the scope. Bitches watching me, jocking me, niggas blocking me, cocking, cause I'm the hardest motherfucker out here rocking. I got the game in shades, got the niggas in blaze. I got them hoes on the raise, because the nigga getting paid. I got niggas from coast, slinging my dope. Got niggas and G's and rolling keys to record stores, get paid with fatals. Niggas hard and tails, niggas turning the tables, but niggas living like potatoes. Get chopped up in games, niggas running my name. Master P up in chain, Izzy Davies a man, but I be busting, hustling. Niggas ain't trusting, I'm a soldier. That's why niggas ain't trusting no bitch or no nigga, hoe or no sucker, fiend or no clucker, but ready to hustle with boulders bigger than your shoulders, running from the rollers, gone on that doja. Cowards despise, soldiers we ride, killers with attitudes but ready to die. Cause chickens get plucked, hoes get fucked, turkeys get stuck, and niggas get cut. Ready for combat, my gat with my whole head, strapped with my crew and my niggas in all that. Down for whatever, niggas straight rowdy. Ask anyone from America, they'll tell you we bout it. Soldiers out there tank, bustin', don't think. Lose your life if you blank. Fucking with them soldiers on that tank, cause we know limit soldiers. I thought I told you. We know limit soldiers. I thought I told you. We know limit soldiers. I thought I told you. We know limit soldiers. I thought I told you. We know limit soldiers. I thought I told you. We know limit soldiers. I thought I told you.
Let's get ready to rumble. Them niggas stumble. Hit them with left blow. Fuck it. Got death. Ready to go to war? Let's go. We killers and killers. Drug dealers and killers. Fuck it. No limit soldier. Now picture me falling down bill. I stay fucking true. Nigga, fuck it. Nigga, do ya? Nigga, I come to life and I skip all you bust like Freddy Krueger. Can't stop fight, nigga. Choose the game, nigga. Stay fucking pulling triggers. Fuck up all y'all niggas. Cause so fucking TRU. Represent. I thought you knew this. Killers, killers, killers. All I be around. Nigga, fucking fool. I'm about face. There's no limit soldier. 1 to the 2 to the 3. Nigga, I try to told you. Everybody quiet. While I load up this right. Attention! Now all my soldiers start fighting. It's time to go deep cover. With the weapon like Danny Glover. Smother like Jelly. Ready. Go deep like Jim Cannon. Fuck it, all y'all busters. Open up y'all belly and complain, bitch. Where we ain't. I heard we had drama, motherfucker. Put up the bins and now we drive the tank. Cause all I want to be was a soldier. All I want to be was a soldier. Soldier.
No limit soldiers.
I thought I told you.
We know limit soldiers.
I thought I told you.
We know limit soldiers.
I thought I told you.
We know limit soldiers.
I thought I told you.
I'm a no limit motherfucking soldier till I die. We run this place, and I say the same shit with a gun up in my face. I ain't scared to die, bitch. Like I said before, ho. Third row, I'm from that motherfucking Cali. Project supported worldwide by drug dealers, transforming whippy ass niggas into killers, taking over worldwide, doing shows overseas, bringing bitches to the telly, put them hoes up on their knees, gangsta fire like my motherfucking homies Cain and Abel. No limit, the world's #1 fucking rap label. Competition gets smoked like we smoking blunts.
Ghetto baby, I seen pistol play. In case Aaron like when white bitches don't get their way. Pull up with that whip appeal, look like baby face. Guerrilla warfare, what a motherfucker bathing age. Never falling off, I live my life on the edge. Telling lies on the real, they don't believe what you're saying. I ain't never complained, I ain't never was scared. Look here, bitch, it ain't no buts about my last piece of bread. Camoed out, grew up on them niggas from the know you. Funny how they lose themselves when they can't control you. Here's a 50 slab, cause the game is out of order. Make me kill a nigga career just to meet my quota. Hold up, none you rap niggas want it. I got remnants of Biggie, I was never Lil Homie. I'm so genuine with her, she let me ride on that pony. Don't need your flowers, I grow them. Got the game in the coma. Nigga, this the big dog, I ain't bowing to no one.
Hey, man, say, man, what's up with it, family? What's up with it, man? What's the damn deal, man? This is JuniorTheTruth, and this is indeed the Punch Junkie Podcast, man, hosted by yours truly, JuniorTheTruth. Thank you so much, man, for taking the time to tune in. Really, truly, genuinely appreciate you, man. My fault, y'all. I got lost in the, today is the no limit versus cash money, man. I got lost. You feel me? You already know. Well, maybe y'all don't know, so let me help. I'm team no limit. You feel me? I'm team no limit. Better be glad I don't wear fatigue because I had that on. I'm team no limit, man. And I'm excited for this, actually. You know what I mean? I'm actually excited for it. And I just kind of just blacked out. You know what I mean? I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I just kind of blacked out. But I had to come back too and said, oh man, we got a show to do, because I'd have ran off some no limit hits and been in here bouncing. You know what I mean? But salute to you all, man. I really, truly, genuinely appreciate it. You can follow me everywhere via social media. I can be found with the handle JuniorTheTruth. It's JuniorTheTruth. And that's over all the social media platforms, man, each and every one. But if you're really looking for me, man, you can catch me over on the Punch Junkie Network, man, www.punchjunkie.com. The last place in the world for real fans for the sweet science, man. All the latest and greatest news in the sport of boxing, man. All the content, all of the merch, everything is there, man. www.punchjunkie.com. So salute to you all, man. Thank y'all so much, man. Once again, for taking the time to tune in. Let me see. Salute to my brother Stormy B, man, in the building. Sensei, what's up with you, homie? Salute to 4-ounce sniper in the building. What's good with you, man? Salute to old school Winston Lee in the building. What's good with you, man? Salute to everybody that's tuning in stalker mode. You know what I mean? Y'all straight ninja mode. Salute to everybody that's going to catch the replay gang in full effect. And shout out to everybody that is catching this via podcast format, the Junior Mafia, man. Salute to the family. My first love podcasting, man. I really, truly, genuinely appreciate you all. So, man, today, man, I really wanted to just, it's something that we're not seeing a whole lot of. Salute to my brother Stormy B, man. We're not seeing a whole lot of, man, in this world of the oversaturation with certain boxing topics, man. I'm not seeing a lot of coverage of the fight that we actually have today, man. They should be taking off. The card itself should be taken off in a couple of hours. And that is the Joseph Parker versus Fabio Wardley heavyweight contest, man. Today, man, a big fight, man. For me, it's one of the most intriguing matchups in the heavyweight division. Is definitely the biggest fight, the heavyweight fight on the horizon, you know what I mean? Because we haven't gotten a whole lot of action from the heavyweights, you know what I mean, in recent months. And so I'm just, man, this is the most intriguing heavyweight matchup we've had in a while, honestly speaking. And so, man, I'm super excited for this one, man. And this ain't just another fight. Like, it is a collision. You understand what I'm saying? Like, this is really a collision, Stormy. Like, this is a collision, bro. You know what I mean? And it's like, for those of us that really mess with boxing and those of us that really mess with the science, like, this is like kind of what we watch the sport for. You see what I'm saying? This is like a collision between experience and then hunger. You feel me? Joseph Parker being more experienced, having, of course, the bigger, deeper, longer, better resume, still in strike of a championship title, you know what I'm saying? And we got Fabio Wardley, the youngin', who's like this is literally his proving ground. You know what I mean? This is literally his proving ground. Like, this is, I can't speak for y'all, but this is what I watch the sport for. This is what I watch the sport for, man. I ain't like, our favorite fighters and all of that is cool. You know what I mean? Getting to see your favorite fighter get in there, that's cool. I'm kind of burnt out on a lot of the most popular topics in the sport of boxing. I'm burnt out on, you know what I mean? So I'm here really I'm down here at the underbelly. How about that? You know what I'm saying? I'm down here at the underbelly. But this is like this is championship polish versus young knockout chaos violence. You feel me? So I really truly want to cook on this, man. So but shout out, let me say this. Salute to everybody that's been covering this fight. Salute to everybody that's excited for this fight and looking forward to this fight like I am. Salute to those of us that are still fans of the sweet science, like those of us who really still rock with that science. Those of us who really still love the sport of boxing. Those of us who realize boxing is not dead. Y'all just beating dead horses. You feel, ooh, Stormy, that's a bar. I need you to say that, bro. I need to hear that, Stormy. Boxing is not dead. Y'all just beating dead horses. Bars. Yeah, bars. Hashtag the Punch Junkie. You understand what I'm saying? Works cited, JuniorTheTruth. Boxing is not dead. They just beating dead horses and y'all going over there listening to it, man. Like, boxing is not dead. It's just dead horses being beat over and over and over and over again. You feel me? But this fight, man, is like, so it's crazy because usually for me, when I see fighters, youngins, and they up and comers, and they fight former world champions, right? They're not still in championship. They're not in championship contention. Usually, when you see a fighter who's coming up, and they are, you know what I mean? Because Fabio, where's he at now? He's 19-0-1, 18 knockouts, 94% knockout ratio. He a monster. So usually when it's time to fight a former world champion and cross over, the world champion has either fully crossed over into journeyman mode, gatekeeper mode, or he is like severely on the decline and you just kind of pass him on the way up. You see what I'm saying? But for Fabio Wardley to be fighting Joseph Parker when Joseph Parker is still in championship contention, like very much still in championship contention, man, it's nuts to me. And I'm man, I just get something just came over me, man. Like I just really be getting down, man. and not down, that's not a word. I get frustrated. But this fight is over in the O2 Arena, man, over in the UK. They got another big one, of course. Man, that's kind of part of my frustration. But all right, man. So let's talk about it. K_G_. What's up with you, bro? Salute to you, family. And a lot of people, gonna see this. They gonna click right on past this. They don't, because it's not about the dead horses. You feel me? But this is where the sport is alive, and this is where you got to come to find it. So Parker versus Wardley, of course, it goes down at the iconic O2 Arena today in London. Both men, they both bring in hardware because we know how the sport of boxing works. You feel me? They both have, Joseph Parker has the WBO interim title, and Wardley has the WBA interim strap. So, for all intents and purposes, if we followed the storyline and we stayed consistent, this is a unification match. This is a unification match of interim titles. You feel me? This is a unification bout for interim titles. So the winner will be the unified interim champion for WBO and WBA. You feel me? But I think the stakes for this fight are high, of course, because the winners become mandatory for undisputed Alexander Usyk. You feel me? So the winner is looking to get their shot at Alexander Usyk. This is big, man. Like, this is like the heavyweight division. We have a king. Like, this is the heavyweights. Actually, if we really think about it, y'all, let me make sure I'm not misspeaking. But I believe the heavyweight division is the only division in boxing with an established king, or am I tripping? No, Bivol is the established king at light heavyweight. I do that because, he's been stripped and, dipped and re-dipped and so on and so forth. Plus, he's 1-1 with better beef. So, they got that, they got to clean that business up. You feel me? Plus, you got David Benavidez, who I feel is really, truly the king, but he the underground king. He's the underground king at light heavyweight. But the heavyweight division has an established king, and so the winner of this fight between Joseph Parker and Fabio Wardley actually becomes the mandatory for the king. So they get to go see the king. Take me to the king. Looking at it, they get to go see the king. They get to go see the king, theoretically, if boxing worked the way it's supposed to work. But you know how that should go. All right. So Joseph Parker is riding some momentum. He's riding some momentum. He's on a momentous run. You feel me? He really truly is. He's 36-3, 24 KOs, one loss with a knockout. One loss by knockout. And that KO came at the hands of Joe Joyce, the Juggernaut. But he's Joseph Parker has beat Martin Bacoli. You got to put an asterisk by that, but he beat Martin Bacoli in February. March of 24, he beat Zhilei Zhang. 23, December 23, he beat Deontay Wilder. And then he's also he's running since the Joe Joyce loss, he has went on a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fight win streak with 3 KOs. You understand what I'm saying? So he's riding high, and a lot of us are saying that he's kind of reinvigorated his career. Like he's reinvigorated, man. He got his swagger back. You know what I mean? He got his swagger back. But he's on a momentous run. He's got a lot of momentum. He's riding it once again, a 6-fight win streak, knockouts of Martin Bacoli. He win over Deontay Wilder, win over Zhilei Zhang. And he's working under Andy Lee, showing clear evolution, in my opinion. His defense has improved. He's smarting a whole lot. He's fighting a whole lot smarter. And KG, he's throwing a lot more sharper combinations, bruh. And he has a better rhythm. Andy Lee got him ready. Andy Lee got him ready. You feel me? Andy Lee got him ready, man. Andy Lee got Joseph Parker looking good and ready. That's just it. You understand? K _G_ say he's fighting smart, bro. Man, Joseph Parker been looking good, bro. He really been looking like a world champ. Like, I'm just gonna tell you the truth. And I know we got to put the asterisks by Bacoli and all of that, but man, he beat Wilder and he beat Zhilei Zhang. You feel me? This ain't nothing to like. This ain't nothing to sneeze at. You know what I mean? Like, he went in, and I'm just, man, y'all know I love Wilder. I know how I feel about Wilder. But he went in and totally outclassed former WBC world heavyweight champion, my favorite heavyweight of this era. He went in and outclassed my guy, man. I had a hard time with that. Then he went in and beat Zhilei Zhang in a majority decision. Like, Zhilei Zhang is a destructive force. Big Chinese power. It's a destructive force, man. Joe Parker went in there and got a win, man. So I'm telling you, man, Joseph Parker he's looking ready, man. He's looking like a world champion. I'm not even finna sit here and play with you. Fabio Wardley, man. I got a hard time with a man named Fabio. I ain't finna hold you. But especially a man that has some ethnicity to him. You feel me? But anyway, he's undefeated, 19 and 0, 1 draw on his resume, man. The dude got 8 of 18 of his 19 wins is by knockout. He got a 94% knockout ratio, man. His one draw came back in 2024 in a fight versus Frazier Clark. You know what I mean? In their contest. Man, he's coming back he's coming off of a gritty comeback win over Justice Honey, and that was in what was that, June of this year? You know what I mean? And I mean, he's just known for his relentless pressure, and he has that fight ending power, man. You know what I mean? Like he is a rough and tumble and tough fighter. You understand what I'm saying? And to me, I'm gonna be real with you all. Fabio Wardley and his style is it just accents the beauty of the sport of boxing. Like, everybody's different. Everybody has a different style. Everybody brings different attributes, different skills, different things to the table. And this is why we have to watch the sport. Like, this is really, truly why we have to watch the sport, because people will say stuff like, man, he's not technically sound, and, you know, he suffers a lot technically, and yada, yada, yada. But then he go in there and he getting motherfuckers up out of there. You see what I'm saying? They said the same thing about my favorite, Deontay Wilder. Like, nah, technically, man, he ain't, but nah, he got a lot of motherfuckers up out of there. You feel me? He did some great things, and he's a Hall of Fame champion. Hall of Famer. So I'm looking at young Fabio, like, I hear all of the criticisms and whatnot, but you got to show me, because he ain't got to owe yet. He ain't got to owe yet. And that's against the level of competition that he's fought, right? Which is the only people on there that I recognize was let me see. He had and to his credit, in his split decision draw that he had versus Frazier Clark, he came back and stopped him the next fight. Came right back. They had the draw in March of 24, and then he came back in, what was that, in October of 24, and stopped him. Came back and stopped him. You feel me? Actually, first round stoppage. He came back and he cleaned it up. Like, he cleaned it up. He came back and cleaned his plate. So you will hear no peep from me. You will hear no peep from me, because what that says to me is he went in, had whatever they had going on with the draw. He went back to the drawing board, came back, made the necessary corrections, and came in there and got the stoppage. You feel me? So anyway, so I'm looking at Fabio Wardley, and I'm excited, man. He's a gritty, young, rough and tumble fighter with fight ending power, and he's exciting to watch. Relentless pressure. He trying to come get you out of there. Period. So on paper, for me, this is a classic boxing crossroads, man. You feel me? Yeah, this is the War Report in the building. What's up with you, bro? And salute to the War Report. That he is the first person I ever heard talk about Fabio Wardley, bro. I love you for that, bro. The very first person that I ever heard, man, y'all about to make me, because I'm in this space of just showing love. You feel me? This is my love era. Maybe something might be going on. You feel me? Like, I might be ready to, go be a Tibetan monk or something, but I'm feeling the whole. You're the first person I ever heard talk about Fabio Wardley, because we were talking about Jared Big Baby Anderson, and you were saying, nah, Fabio Wardley, and I'm like, man, Jared ain't finna lose nobody named Fabio, blah, 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 blah. First person I ever heard talk about Fabio Wardley. Then I started checking him out. Then it made me get really excited about the future of the heavyweight division is so lit, bro. Like, it's so, like, y'all don't understand, man. Like, y'all don't understand when we start getting these fights and these heavyweights, and where the heavyweight division is going. Like, when you talking about Fabio Wardley, man. You talking about Jared Anderson. You understand what I'm saying? I'm going to tell y'all a secret that y'all ain't finna try to hear. Should I tell y'all this, or should I just, maybe I'll say it now, so now I can look like a prophet when it happens. Maybe I Najee Lopez is gonna end up at heavyweight. He's gonna end up a heavyweight champion. Y'all can book it. He's gonna end up at heavyweight. He's gonna end up being a heavyweight champion of the world. Y'all can bookmark that. The day of the No Limit versus Cash Money versus October 25th. The day of Fabio Wardley versus Joseph Parker in their cross up. The heavyweight division is gonna be, man, I'm telling you, it's gonna be glorious. It's gonna be glorious. But so I started checking out Fabio Wardley, and I'm looking at him like, yeah, because he got that style. Like, yeah, you could put some of that on my plate, please. My heavyweight plate, yeah. Yeah. Put that on my plate, please. K_G_ say, I can see that. Oh, yeah. It's going down. It's going down. That's going to happen. Because then I'm off topic, but Najee and Jared Anderson had some run-ins in the amateurs. And I think that's going to end up being a rivalry in the pros, man. Hey, man, you feel me? All I do is watch the sport. All I do is watch the sport and look at it, and you feel me, to make my assessments and my predictions, and, that's all I do. But I'm telling you, K_G_ Najee Lopez is going to end up at heavyweight. And it's going to be sooner than we think. And it's going to be glorious to watch. His style, stop. That's a whole, we can have that conversation. We can talk about this. Today, we're talking about Parker versus Wardley. So, yeah, give me some of that Fabio Wardley. This new Joseph Parker, improved defense. You understand what I'm saying? Sharper combos. That big, strong, powerful motherfucker throwing sharp combos. Yeah, put that. Let me get 2 scoops of that, please. Yeah, and he got better rhythm. He's turned into a rhythmic fight. Yeah, give me some of that, please. So this is a classic crossroads. It ain't even a crossroads fight. This is a fight where Joseph Parker is ascending and Fabio Wardley is on the come up. And so we just match them together. Let's see what happens. You feel me? Let's see what happens. So it's the proven. This is a proven, crafty. He's not just a veteran though. Like, people keep trying to just say he's a vet. He's a former world champion. Like, the sport that I love, that means something. Like, that former world champion actually means something. Like, that means something, y'all. Like, that, man, that means something. Like, I know it's all these belts and sanctioning bodies, but for a motherfucker to be a former world champion, like, that means something. To actually get there, you see what I'm saying? But you got the proven vet, former world champion versus the young, hungry lion. You know what I'm saying? And in the modern landscape of boxing, 2025, I almost beat a dead horse. I almost just beat a dead horse. I ain't beating no dead horses up here, though. Boxing ain't dead. It's just dead horses. And y'all continue to beat them. I ain't finna do it. In 2025, though, that's just what we need. Like, we need that. Like, yeah, Wardley versus Parker versus Wardley. Yeah, put that on my plate. I need some of that. Give me 2 helpings, please. Please give me 2 helpings of that. Please give me 2 helpings. Let me, Rod Neal in the building. What's up with you? Salute to you. My brother Oddfellas, the War Report in the building. Salute. Seen and unseen boxing. What's good with you, homie? Salute to you. Anybody that I missed, man, salute to y'all. I really, truly appreciate you. Y'all hit the like button for me, please. But anyway, or don't. Hit the thumbs down button. Fuck it. Just interact. Let's do a tale of the tape, man. So Parker, 36-3, 24 KOs. This is where I'm starting to get concerned, though. I ain't gonna hold y'all. This is where I'm starting to get concerned, man. He outweighs, our fella just said it. He's like 260 plus. Power is impeccable, throwing sharp combos in the heavyweight division, 260 plus. Yeah. Man, he outweighs Wardley by about 20 pounds. He got him by about 20. Yeah. Of course, he has superior experience. He fought the best. He's fought one of the best heavyweights of the last decade, but well, hold on. Don't let me misspeak. Don't let me misspeak. Don't let me misspeak. Let me think about this. We got Wilder, Joe Joyce, Junior Fa. He got some deep thing to fought Dillian White. Yeah, he got AJ on there. Yeah, I forgot he fought Anthony Joshua and lost a unanimous decision. I totally forgot about that. Fought Andy Ruiz. I see Carlos Takam on there too. Yeah, we got he got Franz Botha on there. Damn, he fought Franz Botha back in 2013. Golly. He got Franz Botha on his resume. Yeesh. Man, this boy experienced for real. And he didn't reinvigorated his career. This just got scary for a second, y'all. Yeah, he's fought tremendous heavyweights, man, in the last decade. He has excellent jab, Joseph Parker now, excellent jab, timing, and I'm telling you, he has recalibrated his defensive discipline to KG's point. And then also, all right, this is where I'm gonna get in the weeds a little bit. You feel me? So I'm gonna get in the weeds a little bit. I'm gonna get in the weeds a little bit. Joseph Parker is a fool with them feints. He's a fool with his feints and his rhythm control. All right. Now, what we can say is he's been hit and he's been dropped. Got dropped by, of course, Joe Joyce. Zilly Zhang dropped him. Dillian White dropped him. Yeah. Derek Chisora got in him. And then a lot of times he'll let off the gas if he gets ahead. You feel me? He'll kind of start being real cautious when he gets ahead. Fabio Wardley's 19-0. One draw. 18 of those wins coming by KO. He's athletic as hell. He's athletic as hell. Big old athletic motherfucker. He's lighter on his feet than Joe Joyce, for sure. Man, his strength is just raw power and aggression. Akondo San, what's up with you, homie? Salute to you. Raw power, aggressive, just raw power and aggression. He's also an excellent finisher, man. And he's a threat from the opening bell to the closing bell. I'm talking about a knockout threat from the opening bell to the closing bell. That's what we just saw in his last fight because he was losing. And he came back and got a stoppage. Got him up out of there. I'm talking about was losing the fight, and I'm sitting there like, man, here we go again. Then he came back and got a 10th round stoppage versus Justice Huny. Man, dude is I'm telling you, man, he's a opening bell to closing bell knockout threat. And then I feel like he's very durable, and he's durable to our fella's point in the competition that he's fought and him being built up by this level of competition. He's very durable. You understand what I'm saying? All right. Far as some of his limitations that I seen, we're talking about Fabio Wardley. He has limited experience, so this is his first big fight. This is the biggest fight on his resume of his career. But he lacks big fight experience. And when you look at his resume and Joe Parker's resume, there's absolutely no comparison, and obviously it should be. All right, now. He has open defense, man, and he has a loose guard, especially under pressure. And I think that's going to be the tail of the fight, but I think that's going to be the Yeah. The War Report says he's a decent, Fabio is a decent counterpuncher too. He has that open defense, man, loose guard under pressure. And he can be outboxed for long stretches of the fight. That's what we saw against Huny. You feel me? Like strong, just like really long stretches of just being outboxed and picked apart. So once again, I just think this is the perfect storm, man. And this is going to be a very, very explosive, very entertaining fight. Wardley's youth and his violence versus Parker's poise and his polish. You know what I mean? This new calibrated Parker that we have. The question though is, can Wardley close the gap before Parker teaches him a painful lesson, man? Like, because that lesson gonna be painful. Can he close that gap? So can he close the gap and lower the boom? Or is he just gonna be outmaneuvered and outclassed and outboxed by the more established, the more polished, the more experienced fighter? Yeah. Yeah. All right. So stylistically, man, let's look at it. I gotta get ready to go, man. It's time to get ready to head to the soccer field. Stylistically, so as far as Parker, if I was putting together Joseph Parker's game plan, let's just say that. If I was putting together Joseph Parker's game plan, I would say, of course, we want to use the rhythm and we want to use the feints. We want to use the rhythm and use the feints to keep Wardley guessing. And that's only after we've controlled the distance with a stiff jab. Only after once you control and establish the distance, the appropriate distance, the distance that's to your advantage with the jab, then you can work off the feints and I'm talking about keep Fabio just guessing. Also, I'm looking for Joe Parker when he gets the opportunities to touch Fabio, not just up top, but also touch him to the body and work his body late. Work his body, put water in the basement in my Teddy Atlas voice so it'll pay dividends later on in the fight, because like I told you, Fabio is a threat from the opening bell to the closing bell. So I'm looking for Joe Parker to get in there and get them opportunities to hit the body. When Fabio is able to get in close, I'm looking for Joe Parker to tie him up and land some, tie him up, land some sneaky shit to the body. You feel me? Punch on the clinches to the body. Guffling. We call it guffling in Southwest Ohio. Guffling to the body. You know what I mean? Get him drained a little bit. Get him drained a little bit. Yeah. Get some of that gas out the gas tank. That's all I'm saying. Also, of course, I need Joe Parker to use his head movement to neutralize the counters that's going to be coming back from Wardley, because Wardley is a decent counterpuncher, like the War Report just said. So I'm looking for Joe Parker to utilize some head movement, man, in rhythm. You know what I mean? Keep his head off the center line. Keep his hand off the center line. And then lastly, the whole objective is to sustain the early onslaught of Fabio Wardley. I'm going to take his ass in the deep waters. Take him in the deep waters, because he ain't been where we done been. He ain't been in with who we done been in with. You feel me? So we're going to take him to deep waters. Take his ass in the deep waters and take him take him to school, and it'll pay dividends in the late rounds with Parker's experience, with his skill, so on and so forth, with his ability to control conserve his energy. So that's my game plan. If I'm putting Parker's game plan together. Now, don't get me wrong. If the opportunities present themselves earlier, then let's get to it. But other than that, man, we're going to fight a smart, controlled fight, and we're going to control the tempo, and we're going to control the pace, and we're going to make Fabio dance to the beat of our drum. That's Parker's game plan. So as far as Fabio, all right, I want Fabio to, if I'm putting together his game plan, I want him to apply pressure early. I'm talking about run out the corner and start applying pressure to Joseph Parker, and try your damnedest to get to Joseph Parker's chin. Try your damnedest to get to his chin. Joseph Parker's going to be trying to control the distance with the jab. You feel me? He's going to be trying to jab you and control the distance. So I need Fabio to figure out ways to come over the jab. You understand what I'm saying? Come over the jab and counter. Also, I need Fabio, once again, when fighters are in there versus a bigger fighters or fighters who might be taller, a longer reach, so on and so forth. Though I think Fabio is taller. I need Fabio to double and triple his jab to work his way inside, and then get inside and work at applying pressure to Joseph Parker and trying to test that chin. That's what I need him to do. Also, once again, we know that Joseph Parker is going to be moving around, controlling the distance, you know what I mean, using his defensive prowess that he has worked so hard on, right? And I'm going to need Fabio to be able to effectively cut off the ring, not just following Joseph Parker around, getting your head jabbed off. Need him to effectively cut off the ring. And then I need him to get in close and literally force exchanges with Joseph Parker. Don't ever let Joseph Parker get in there and just get comfortable. You understand what I'm saying? Fabio's going to have to throw them counters, throw them combinations off the counter, and throw some combinations, of course, off the jab. No single power shots. You know, fighters get in love with trying to get these knockout stoppages, so they want to land big shots and make highlight reel stoppages and so on and so forth. No, man, like literally no single power shots. No single power shots. Get in there and try to throw combinations off the jab. And if he's able to clip Parker early, because we've seen Parker clipped, if he's able to clip him early and he's able to drop him, he got to jump on him, bro. He got to finish the job. He got to finish the job. No hesitation, no nothing. You feel me? Get in there. Get in there. So as far as for me, though, technically, I think once again, Parker has grown into a smarter fighter. You know what I'm saying? He's grown smarter, especially when it comes to his pacing and his ring IQ. And that's all, of course, a testament to Andy Lee and Andy Lee's ability to connect with Joe Parker. I think Wardley still kind of fights young. Like, you know, he believes every punch will end the fight. You feel me? Like he still, you know, fights like that. And that's dangerous, especially as you step up in competition. You know, the more you step up in competition, the more apt you are to make those, you know, critical mistakes. You feel me? That's a very, very dangerous, especially at the top level of the heavyweight division. So once again, we know what's at stake, and that is the winner becomes the mandatory challenger for Alexander Usyk. The winner gets to go see to go see the king and the opportunity to be the undisputed champ, right? Parker, if he wins, he gets redemption. He gets redemption. His redemption tour is completed, because that's kind of what he's on. You know what I mean? From ex-champion. A lot of people felt like, you know, he was the weakest champ at the time. You know, a lot of us kind of looked at him side eye or whatever the case may be, to, you know, potentially being an undisputed champion. That's big. If Wardley wins, like, if he wins this, man, he's like the new face of British heavyweight boxing. Yeah, if he wins this, he's like the new face of British heavyweight boxing, man. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. You feel me? Yeah. Yeah. Of course, there's financial implications for both, man. But, you know, at the end of the day, man, this ain't really just a fight, man. This is about positioning in the most political division in the sport of boxing. You know, the heavyweight division has been the most political division in the sport of boxing, especially in the, you know, Wilder, Joshua, bring in Fury in that era, man. All of the moving around, all of the, you know, all of the shit that's been going on. Nah, man, this is that division has just been too political. And this is about, you know, and this is definitely bringing some not just balance, man. I think raising the level of competition in the division, because there's still a lot of great heavyweight fights to be made, period. You feel me? And I think this just really starts to set the table, and we want to see these fighters, in my opinion, we want to see these young up-and-coming fighters get in and get the opportunity to mix it up. Now, I would love to see them mix it up with each other as well. Like, I definitely want to see a Fabio Wardley versus Jared Anderson whenever he makes his comeback. And I want to see, you know what I'm saying, all of these young dudes, you know, mix and mingle and get it cracking. But ultimately, when it's all said and done, man, I'm really looking for fireworks from this fight tonight. Salute. Pittsburgh Big Dog, what's good with you? Stormy said he can come up here and cook. Man, I got to get out of here. I got to go to the soccer field, bro. I told you we know what we got to do. We know what we got to do. Man, the winner of this fight, man, I'm telling you, like, the winner of this fight is going to be really, truly holding. Really, truly holding. So, as far as the betting odds, Joseph Parker is the favorite, -350. Wardley is a +275. You know what I mean? Putting a couple dollars on Wardley, in my opinion, is not a bad. It's definitely not a bad bet. I was about to say investment, but not a bad bet. Wardley's got real power. You know what I'm saying? But you know, power is limited. Power is as limited as your ability to land it. You feel me? Parker's defense and his jab, I think, is going to frustrate Wardley. I expect Wardley to look dangerous early, but I think he'll fade after round 5. Just based on the frustration, based on, you know, what's going to be happening. Parker landing that jab. I think Parker takes over the fight, takes over mid-fight, sharpens up, and then starts breaking Wardley down systematically. He said, stop ducking. Systematically. My final prediction is man, I got Joseph Parker in the late round stoppage, bro. I got Joseph Parker in the late round stoppage. I got it'll be somewhere between like 9 and 10, 9 and 11. Maybe I just split the difference. Joseph Parker by stoppage, round 10. The experience, conditioning, composure. Experience, conditioning, composure for the win, man. I do believe I give Wardley a good chance. Like I said, so much in fact that I think that you know, it's not a bad bet to put money on there because we've seen Joseph Parker clip before. We've seen him on his trunks before, and I believe that Wardley has an opportunity to really get in there and make that shake. But I think Parker at this stage of his career, I think he definitely has man, his toolbox is full, man. His toolbox is full. All that experience, man, and who he's seen, who he's been in there against. I think he has the chance, man. He has the best chance. Parker's resurgent, though. His resurgence has been remarkable. It's been nothing short of remarkable. That's all I'm gonna say. You know what I mean? It's been nothing short of remarkable. And Fabio Wardley's story is really just beginning. Like, it's just beginning. And even in the event of a loss, I think he's gonna have something to say about the future of the heavyweight division. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. And I also, you know how I am. I want all of these fighters. You know, it's almost like when they step up, I almost want these dudes to lose. You feel me? Like, I almost want these, you know, I want that undefeated, protecting your old shit out of the sport of boxing. You feel me? I want that protected shit out of the sport of boxing. I want that. Stormy said, see, here we go. Come on. Hold on. Let me drop this link in here. Let me bring my brother Stormy B Man up here, man, and give my he said that 10 minutes ago. Let me give Stormy his time to cook on here. Hold on. How do I done forgot. Y'all know I don't really do this. Here we go. I ain't done it in so long. Fella, come up here too, bro. If you free, I'll come up here before I run out here to soccer. Come on, hit that link, bro. Stormy, if you still in here, come on, man. The War Report, fella, come on in here. I need to hear. What did I say? Joseph Parker, 10th round stoppage. Joe Parker, 10th round stoppage. I believe his toolbox is, I believe his toolbox is too full. I believe his toolbox is too full. And he got that resurgent. And this is really truly the last chance for romance. You feel me? This is the last chance for romance for Big Joe Parker. And I think he know it. And I think he gonna show it. You feel me? I think he know it, and I think he gonna show it. But this like I said, I want them O's I want people to get in here. I want them to learn. I want them to make the mistakes. I want them to be able to, similar to when Fabio Wardley had his draw. You feel me? When he had his draw versus Clark, I want him to be able to go back, make the necessary adjustments, and then come forth. You know what I mean? That's what I want. I want him to be able to make the necessary adjustments and then come forth. I do believe though, at the end of the day though, both of these brothers warriors. You understand what I'm saying? I think they both warriors, and I think boxing today is a day that boxing wins. Like, this fight is a fight where the sport of boxing actually wins. Like, we win. Like, we win today. Like, we really, truly win today. Yeah, like, we win today. And I'm excited. I can't wait. Once again, it is at the O2 Arena. It is in UK. Let me see when let me see. Oh, there we go. There we go. Salute to my brother. What's going on, bro?
Yeah. What's good, man?
I'm chilling, man. How you feeling,
What's
bro?
good? Hey, listen. It don't take all day to do nothing, right? I can tell you, when you started, I was getting in the shower. Okay. Now I done took care of all that stuff. You know, some of them out there don't know nothing about that. That's why I'm leading with this conversation.
Turn the sorry, bro. Turn the audio.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. I'm sorry. Sorry about that.
No.
Yeah.
There you go.
So some of them don't know about that part.
Yeah.
So started out with a shower. Look at that. Pretty as a girl.
Yeah.
And brush the fangs. You understand? This is how you start the day. And I ain't working today. I got to work tomorrow, but I ain't working today.
Yes,
but
sir.
Anyway, yeah. So I'm listening to the whole thing.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm so glad, Junior, that you out here, you know, talking about the sport, man. And this is, I love that, because I told you before, what you bring is sorely needed out here. And I don't feel like I'm by myself.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Facts.
So, and I know that's a reciprocal thing between you and I.
Yes, sir.
But no, I was just, because text messages in the chat and everything can come off a certain kind of way. There's more to Fabio than people realize. And this is the thing that, and then there's more to the Parker story than people realize. Parker is now a man who has taken tremendous advantage of careful marketing. He's been presented as he's had some kind of resurgence, but that's not real. Now I'm gonna take you to one fight that he had recently that proves my point. The Zhilei Zhang fight. He was in there with Zhilei Zhang. Now everybody knows that Zhang is an older fighter. He's 40 years old, and he's a man that is limited. I mean, those first 4 or 5 rounds with him, he's dangerous because he can get you up out of there. But you can make a case that he did defeat Filip Hrgovic, whom he had on the canvas twice. In that fight, Hrgovic gave this story behind the scenes about what was going on with family matters and stuff. And that can happen. It can affect the fighter emotionally and psychologically, but still the fight took place. And like, you have these people that say what they say about Devin Haney and his fight with Ryan Garcia. I can't unsee the left hook landing, right? Well, I can't unsee how certain things unfolded when Zhang and Parker fought. He had Parker on the canvas twice. They gave Parker a split decision victory. Okay? They were contracted for a rematch. Parker, who likes to sit up when you interview him, oh, I think it's my time, I deserve a world title shot, blah, 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 the thing to say. But the rematch with Zhang was just totally disregarded. And you know, when they have those rematch clauses, there's a certain period of time, a grace period, and then it expires, and then you're moved to go on and do some things. The reason he hadn't really done much is because the return match clause with Zhang had to expire. He fought a Bacoli that came off of the sofa from the night before. The man hadn't been in the gym since he knocked out Jared Anderson. He hadn't been in the gym. Thus, he shows up in Riyadh season 310 pounds. 310 pounds. Now, Bacoli just took the fight because he don't know no better. And it shows that his management and everything, it's like, of course, he went for a bag. He went and got the bag. But now he's damaged goods because, first of all, you look at how he showed up. You don't get any credit for that, right? And then you see the performance. He got hit on the top of the head. He went down. He wasn't concussed and knocked out. But his people threw the towel in. They said, that's it. Why'd you send him out there for that? Yeah. Maybe they wanted to get paid more than he. Do you understand what I'm saying to you here?
Because they took it on 24 hours notice.
Yeah, and Parker celebrated that victory like he had knocked out AJ or something. Now, Parker, who had been a helper in Tyson Fury's camp for several years, never challenged Fury. Oh, that's my friend. Oh, we got this Shakur Stevenson, Keyshawn Davis thing going on again. You wanted a title shot. There was a title right there. Right there. But I'm going to tell you something. He was in on all this stuff that went down with Wilder. He was in on it. Now, lastly, he's demanding of saying that he deserves this title shot or whatever with Usyk. I'll fight anyone. Fight Ajit Kabir. Why not? He's a contender. He's a man that has made some strides through the division. But no, they thought what they do is take a lesser evil in facing Fabio. But the only thing about Fabio is he's been disproving the naysayers the entire time of his career. Starting out as a so-called, what they call over there, the white-collar fighter. A guy who has little to no amateur experience and is basically learning on the job. He's a savant. He went in the gym, picked up boxing, but he loves soccer and everything like that. And now he's knocking people out. The first test was when he was put in there against David Adeleye. Because Adeleye, who had amateur experience and was very fluid, and he's got good pop on his punches, but he had been in specially arranged fights where he's marketed to look good. He took the man's soul from him before he knocked him out. See, that's what people don't realize. When he was fighting Adeleye, he took the man's spirit. Because Adeleye was a pompous, cocky guy, a lot like Big Baby Miller. Fabio shut all that up. And the two fights with Big Fraze, another former Olympian and an older guy. Fraze was thought, even though he had a few fights less than Fabio, because of his amateur background and experience, he was a huge favorite against Fabio. They go in there, have almost a fight of the year on that Riyadh season undercard. I think it was Bivol and Betterby, the first fight.
Arsenal. And
it was I think split draw or majority draw. But he had Big Phase on the canvas too. That's not an accident. This man has something. He's a fighter. Something that people profess that they love and want to see. Well, if you love and want to see it, why you keep overlooking it when it's happening? You're watching this man grow. Each and every fight, he's showing you something. The Justice Hooney fight, who stepped in for Big Baby Miller, because something happened there again. It was supposed to be Miller against Fabio. Hooney can box, hands down. Yeah, he ain't a big puncher, but he's an average puncher at heavyweight. He gets in there, and he's pretty much taking Fabio to school because he's boxing him like Adeleye should have tried to box him, but he's got the Adeleye experience under the belt. You understand what I'm saying to you? So he's figuring it out. He ain't quit. He ain't frustrated. he's like trying to figure himself through. A couple rounds before he knocked Hooney out, Frank Warren, you could see him ringside, getting up, running over to Fabio's corner. You got to let your hands go. You got to let your hands go. Next thing you know, Hooney's knocked out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Listen, this stuff happens. The stories will write themselves, but are people watching boxing? I say this all the time. So you got a guy who's been cleverly marketed against a guy who's ascending in the proper way. What do you think is going to happen when they really meet? You're going to find out today. And there's going to be some unhappy people when the final story writes itself. I know we got our fella out there. I'll stop right there.
What's your pick? What's your pick? What's your pick?
I'm picking Wardley to stop him.
Got a round?
I don't have a round.
Okay.
Because with heavyweights, you know, it could happen quick. It could happen in the middle. It could happen at the end. But I do believe that Fabio got more under the hood, meaning fortitude, than they're anticipating. And that whole thing about white collar, the Brits are big on that. That's why you don't hear them pumping him up. They're pumping up the 20-year-old Moses Atuma, who's 20 years old. He got a whole life ahead of him. Why are you overlooking a guy who's right there for a guy who is like on the come up? I'm telling you, keep your eye out for
Oh,
this.
you got me. I'm geek. Fellas, what's up with it, bro?
What to do? What you saying? What a guan? It's your favorite, yeah, your most hated odd fella. Salute to you, Junior the Truth. Salute to Stormy B Van pulling up. You know what I mean? I'm glad to be on the platform. And yeah, salute to you earlier for recognizing. Yeah, I was one of the first that been talking about Fabio Wardley. And like I was saying earlier in the chat, I like the progression I've seen from him, from what Stormy has alluded to, the white collar boxing, from the going through that journeyman phase, taking out guys like Eric Molina, those type of fighters. And I think his first real test, domestic level test, was against a pretty credible guy, amateur wise, I would say, in the UK scene, Nathan Gorman. Nathan Gorman gave a good test to Danny Dubois, and I think he still had some stuff, still had a lot of fight in him when he faced Fabio Wardley, and Wardley passed that test with flying colors. I also agree with the test, another, I think, big domestic test with the David Adelaide fight. He showed that he can control the fight, showed great ring generalship, set traps for Adelaide, and Adelaide got caught in them and took out. So I definitely like the progression from journeyman to British level to European level, and now what I would say fringe championship level. Is he ready for this fight? I believe he is, but the only concerns I really have is his experience, of course, in the later rounds. And that's why I favor Joseph Parker in this fight, just because he has the championship level experience against top tier or top level opponents. But going back to what Stormy saying was about Parker, I totally agree. I believe Parker has been a little bit, or if not a little bit, a lot overrated. I mean, and especially as recent with this so-called resurgence. Yes, he has uplifted himself since the Joe Joyce fight, since his first stoppage loss. But I think there's been a little bit of overrating going on with this past performances. I was not impressed when he beat my Canadian brethren, who had no experience on the world level, in Simone Keane, and that was a Riyadh season fight. That was part of his resurgency. Then Then he fought a blowing up cruiserweight in Jack Massey. Only guys in the UK will recognize him for anything, but I don't rate no Jack Massey, right? We can talk about the Zhili Zhang fight where he got knocked down twice. And if Zhili Zhang had a better gas tank, I don't believe that we would be talking about Parker in this fashion. The Wilder fight, Wilder came in inactive and rusty. And though Parker won the fight, it wasn't clinical. It wasn't it wasn't a clinically dominating victory. You know what I mean? It wasn't a type of victory that Zhili Zhang put on Wilder. You know what I mean? So I think we're somewhat overrating what Parker can do or and where he is now. The Bacoli fight, I'm not gonna put too much stock into that, and not gonna blame him for taking it, because I'm gonna put more to blame on Danny Dubois for pulling out. That would have been a great fight if it happened to see to really determine who's the next up in line at the time. But of course, Bacoli and his team saw fit to take the paycheck. Bacoli seemed saw fit to keep his relationship on the up and ups with Big Turk. I think that had something to definitely played out into his decision of taking the fight, keeping Turk happy. If Turk comes calling, you better answer the call. You know what I mean? You better not act like the phone ain't ringing. You know what I mean? I ain't picking this one up. Nah, in his case, yeah, I'm gonna pick that up and risk it all for this bag. So that's what he did. So I'm not gonna put too much stock in that fight, but at the same time, was it good preparation for what he's about to get into now with Fabio Wardley? That's a good question. That's the question that ponders my mind, and I'm rooting for Fabio Wardley. I'm hoping that because each fight we see him, he does prove the naysayers wrong, and I think there's still levels he can reach to. So will he be able to reach to the next level against Joseph Parker? It's quite possible. Could we see? I said on a earlier stream on Salute Shah with the Queen Shah Shawala, we do a US 6 fight pick'ems. Usually airs on Thursday, Fridays, and whatnot. And we was talking about this here, and I feel like with the way Wardley fights and his counter punching ability, and the way he fought Hooney, which was an embarrassment for 9 rounds. He got totally outclassed and outboxed. I know he doesn't want to go into this fight with that same type of game plan where you just waiting around or you're getting outboxed by Parker and you have to rely on that vaunted right hand or that big punch to get Parker out of there. I think he wants to be first more. I think he wants to show some of his boxing ability because once again, we always hear this, the reference of, oh, he's just a white collar fighter. He ain't got no amateur background. I think he has a point to prove by showing, yo, y'all better put some respect on my skills. You know what I mean? And I belong here. I belong in the deep part, in the deep pool of the heavyweight division. And we gonna see. But unfortunately, as much as I'm rooting for Wardley, I got Parker stopping Wardley in the 11th round. Once again, it comes down to championship level experience. And though that Parker has been up and down with it on the championship level, I still got to give credence on that experience he got, and Wardley, the experience Wardley doesn't have. So I'm leaning towards Parker, the 260-pound Parker, who's looking, even though that's a big weight for him, I think he's still maintaining his shape. He's not. He doesn't look too fleshy. I see Stormy shaking his head, but I think he is still a weight that he can be a benefit for him. I think he might be able to absorb shots better, and as well as deliver them. When he lands, it makes a more a bigger impact. When he was a champion, he wasn't known as that big of a puncher, a respectable puncher. But I think as he's gained weight and gained a little bit of stature, there's an added increase to his punching power. Will that have a effect on Fabio Wardley? Possibly. Like I said, Wardley doesn't have I won't say he doesn't have the greatest stamina in the world. It's respectable. The chin is respectable too. We've seen Wardley rock, but the thing about being rocked, he was able to recover quickly and stop his opponents after that. So credit to him. But yeah, it's gonna be a great fight, explosive fight. Hoping that Joseph Parker doesn't try to fight too negative, because there is that chance that we could see a boring, cautious, smothering type of Joseph Parker, which might be another effective way for him to get Fabio Wardley out and tire him out. But yeah, I'm expecting a great fight this afternoon in London. Parker by 11th round TKO.
Man, so let me. I should have left a minute ago to go to the soccer field. But Stormy, I want to hear you had something on that weight. I want to hear you.
Yeah. And this is and the War Report. Your pick and everything is fine, but I want people to understand something about the sport of boxing when it comes down to weights. Okay, there's two things that the old trainers were not advocates of: guys putting on too much muscle and guys fighting too heavy. And Joseph Parker at 262 pounds against Bacoli, he was 267. It's freaking ridiculous. The man is 6'4". He should be in the ranges of about 245. That's where he really should be. But guess what? Wardley, who is 6'5", is 240, 241, something like that. It's been that way for his past several fights. And he's optimum. He has a lean, athletic body, not too much muscularity. It kind of reminds me of Ali's build. Ali wasn't a sculpted Adonis, but when you saw him in shape, you could see that he was a man physically in shape. Your dexterity, your fluidity, your mobility, all of that will count. A lot of the guys, I don't know if Parker is Samoan or whatever, some of those people are big bone people anyway. So for him to kind of like trim that weight back, especially since he wasn't going in there against a guy like Zhilei Zhang, because see, he tried to up his weight against Joe Joyce, where he was 250, 255, something like that. And Joyce still just overpowered him. He should have been slimmer and sleeker so he can move and get out of the way and things like that. He's not going to be able to do that. And in a fight where you're taking punishment back, remember, even when he fought Wilder wasn't giving him any punishment. Zhang was, but Zhang didn't have a gas tank. Now you look at the situations and it's like, oh, Parker is going to be fought back by Wardley. And there are going to be moments when he's going to need air. He's going to need the conditioning or whatever to come through, because he's 3 years older than Wardley. 3. That's not a lot. But who's the fresher guy? And who's the guy in shape? You see, there are a lot of things on the table that people just kind of rule out. This is why I always say, just watch boxing. Just watch it for what it is. Because in that square arena, the truth is always told, always. And I know Junior got to go, so I don't want to.
Yeah, everybody. My family about to jump me. I'm gonna have a mutiny on my hands. Stormy, tell the people how they can follow you, bro.
Everybody can follow me right here on YouTube, Stormy B Man is the channel. That's Stormy B Man in all caps, but no cap.
Yes, indeed. Fellas, tell the people how they can follow you, bro.
Indeed. Follow me on Instagram. Follow the whole squad. You know what I mean? The usual suspect 6 on Instagram at US6 on IG. Of course, subscribe to our channel on YouTube, US6 Sports and Entertainment Hub. But I believe KG will be pulling up, or Jaleel Hackett will be pulling up on KG tomorrow at 7 o'clock. He has some things to cook on, you know what I mean, and possibly some call outs. So yeah, look out for that on the US6 Sports and Entertainment Hub, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Conversations with KG, calling Jaleel Hackett. Yes, indeed.
Yes, indeed, man. Salute to the family, man. Salute to my brothers, man, for pulling up. Really, truly, genuinely appreciate them, man. That was woo! Man, my only problem is I love my babies and I gotta go to the soccer game, man. We gotta do this, but we're going to be doing this. So salute to you all, though. Thank you all so much, man, for taking the time to tune in. Really, truly, genuinely appreciate it. You have absolutely no idea. Be sure to go subscribe to my brothers and be sure that we'll pop back in here tomorrow, but we know Stormy will be live tomorrow for his Answering the Bell tomorrow, Sunday, at what is it? It's 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hold on, let me no. Ho. What time is your show tomorrow, Stormy? You on mute, bro.
Oh man, thanks for asking. No answering the mail because I got to work tomorrow.
How you work tomorrow?
But it's normally at 10:30 a.m.
Okay,
but I am doing a post-fight show after the fight today.
Tonight.
There'll be a post-fight.
Okay, so we'll catch Stormy in this post-fight tonight, man, so we can talk about it. I'll definitely be in there. So salute to the family, though. Thank y'all so much, man. Really, truly, genuinely appreciate y'all. This is Junior the Truth signing off, man, giving you a daily reminder to view your life like a pair of dice. Until your life looks like a paradise, man. I'm a high-born player, mate. If you don't know anything else about me at the end of the day, I got to keep pushing, baby.
Ghetto baby, I seen pistol play and case airing like when white bitches don't get their way. Pull up with that whip appeal, look like baby face. Guerrilla warfare, what a motherfucker bathing age. Never falling off, I live my life on the edge. Telling lies on the real, they don't believe what you're saying. I ain't never complained, I ain't never was scared. Look here, bitch, it ain't no buts about my last piece of bread. Camoed out, grew up on them niggas from the know you. Funny how they lose themselves when they can't control you. Here's a 50 slab, cause the game is out of order. Make me kill a nigga career just to meet my quota. Hold up, none you rap niggas want it. I got remnants of Biggie, I was never Lil Homie. I'm so genuine with her, she let me ride on that pony. Don't need your flowers, I grow 'em.